choose to love with freedom to fly from my heart where the light keeps shining, and I choose to feel the whole world crying for the strength that we can rise above. I choose love.
Hi, and welcome. I'm Larry Reynolds from Grace Healing, and I look forward to sharing with you some things that have been rising in my heart over these past weeks as I've been serving many people from many different backgrounds. As you know, within Grace Healing, or many of you don't, but within Grace Healing, we serve people from every walk of life, whether they be in the standard populace of the world or within leadership, servants to the nations. And it's been fascinating to me to watch over these past weeks as I've been watching an increase of pure hatred, anger, hostility, and aggression coming out of people that are witnessing how our servants within the government are making decisions and forming answers for a situation that has so many moving parts that it requires a tremendous wealth of information. Yet, as I engage in prayer with people in that role of service, whether they be in the Senate or Congress or other offices within the government or serving individual states, what I'm seeing and experiencing with people and actually witnessing within the walls of Congress or within the halls of the Senate is completely different than what you are seeing within the media. And it's my hope that people would search their hearts to release the spiritual ground that they find stirring within themselves before they perpetuate the messages given through the media, before you perpetuate the messages given through Facebook and other forms of social media. Please understand that there is so much more going on within this than just what you're seeing presented on the surface. And I would say to you, quite frankly, that your place in this process is to be a place of a spiritual conduit to return these things into God's embrace. Not what others are doing wrong, but what you yourself are experiencing within your own heart. So if you see something that angers you, frustrates you, moves you to a place of hatred or vitriolic response, until you free yourself from those spiritual veils, in you, you are of no use within the spiritual process. Therefore, you will only be of use to the demonic process. You will perpetuate the potential of lies, or you will perpetuate the negative sides of what's being revealed and not increase upon what's supposed to become the blessed nature of that which is present within God. We must release these things within ourselves first. And it's been amazing to me as I've watched people that I love dearly, spiritual friends and people that are walking a spiritual path of awakening, as they get drawn up into this hatred, this anger, this hostility, this judgment, this critical spirit, and they don't realize that they themselves have become anger, hostility, the critical spirit, the judgment, the very things that separate them from the nature of God's presence, and remove them from the true service of that which is God, which is bringing blessing unto those people that they question. So I would ask that people might search their hearts and maybe even do a little bit of research on Ho'oponopono to understand Stanley Hulin, that actually was able to heal a whole psychiatric ward by never once seeing a patient, but by searching within his own heart to seek forgiveness that he allowed for any of these things to exist within him, and that he might see and recognize God's presence and God's will for each and every situation. So if we could look at the person in front of us or the political pundits that are revealed through the media and see them as holy instruments of revelation. If they are not walking in purity, we offer thanksgiving that they reveal impurity, so that we might release that from within ourselves and recognize them as moved to a state of divine purity, both the individual and the spiritual ground that they evidence within them. Because the people in the political roles are revealing what's going on in the people they serve. It is not they themselves that are performing in these things. Many political individuals that you witness, they don't even realize half the stuff that's pouring out of their mouths until afterwards, and now they're trying to play a game to cover up. This is a time of many things rising up to be seen and revealed, to be released so that God's presence can be known and the Holy Reformation can take hold within these things. It will never happen if you continue to embrace the spiritual veils that stir within you. If you find anger or spiritual righteous anger entering in upon you, you must release that, or you will sever your connection to divine discernment, holy clarity, wisdom in your responses, and you will not bring people peace. You will not bring people unity. You will not bring people the presence of God through compassion, clarity, and understanding. You will bring them a perpetuation of that which was revealed. And again, the revelatory instrument, the person standing before you, whether they are sick with some form of disease, whether it's schizophrenia, frustration, sadness, depression, whatever it is, if you continue to perpetuate that story, that's what's going to go on. However, if you embrace and release those things from within yourself, center yourself upon the presence of God, and then seek to know what are the words that I am to bring to this to move this into the state that God wishes it to be, you will find a completely different outcome. And we at Grace Healing walk that every day. So we witness it. We see the miraculous unfold. As we choose not to receive people in the definition they give us of the wrongs that they portray, we choose to see them as a holy instrument, a revelatory instrument, revealing that which is to be released. Once we release it, we see them as holy creations of God, evidencing God's presence through the holy peace, the healing, the restoration, the renewal of whatever it is God could accomplish when we have severed the veils within ourselves, released the veils within them, and move them to the awareness of God's presence within. We remain in love with you each and every day, and we are here. We are here to serve and be present for you in these calls, be present for you as you reach out through email, and we have tremendous answers available to you relating to how to manage yourself through this new package that the government just produced for help for all people. And if you are interested, you could reach out to us and we'll provide those details for you to help you navigate the process. We love you dearly and look forward to serving you in the days ahead. Be blessed in all you do. And remember to release the veils you have embraced through fear and the experiences that you're walking in this time through we face this pandemic within the United States and throughout the world. Be blessed and know that you are loved.
Yeah.